What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another Bring the Juice Colts podcast live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the final preseason game of the Indianapolis Colts season between the Indianapolis Colts, who travel to Lincoln Financial Field to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Cody, my man, we are 14 days away from the start of the NFL season. Last game here of preseason. How you feeling, man? Football right around the corner here.
I feel ready, man. I feel ready, energized, and excited for a new year. After the exhaustion we felt after last year, I'm kind of ready for anything new at this point. And so certainly will be the case this year for Indianapolis. But yeah, man, just ready. All the speculation, all the hype, all the conversations and, positive or negative, you see fans on both sides of it. Colts are going to be great. Colts are going to be terrible. Colts are going to be somewhere in the middle. You see fans everywhere, all over the spectrum. So just excited to put all of the thought, all of the speculation away, I guess, and actually get some answers here. So yeah, tonight's going to be interesting. Especially with, and I'm sure you'll touch on this, with the starters getting an extended look tonight. I think that's great. I think that's what you needed to do, especially considering they didn't play in week number 2 of the preseason.
Sounds good. A couple people in here. Yes, kickoff is at 8 p.m. Eastern. Matt, what's up, man? How you doing? What's going on, everybody in the chat? Make sure you guys like the stream. It helps it get out to more and more people. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys are commenting in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Less than 300 subs away we are now from 17,000 subscribers, so we greatly appreciate that. But yeah, Cody, you mentioned it. The Indianapolis Colts, we have gotten word that the Indianapolis Colts will be starting probably all of their starters this game. And it is sounding like they're going to play at least a quarter and a half to maybe a half, depending on how Shane Steichen feels about the situation with injuries and how the game is flowing and things of that nature. So we're going to see the Indianapolis Colts starters all play for almost a half today versus last week where we saw maybe one or two starters playing the whole game. We're now going to get to see the full team action for a half. Definitely a much more drastic turn of events than what it was last week.
And you need it at this point. That's why we were so frustrated last week. It's like, why is Richardson and the starters not getting reps, And so I think, yeah, it's huge for them. It's essential for them to continue to, build that camaraderie. You can do it all you want in practice, Derek. You can do it all you want off the field, but there's just nothing like doing it in a game, And so I think that's going to be huge for this young core moving forward. And I will say this, man, it is officially my first ever game watching Anthony Richardson in a live game setting. So I'm very excited for that. I was really bummed. We had a game that, so I coach football, and we had a game scheduled tonight because people don't know how to write things on their schedule. But it was supposed to be tonight, got canceled due to the immense heat going on right now. So I actually do get, a preview, I guess, before the real thing happens in week number 1 against Jacksonville. So really excited for that. Really amped to see Anthony Richardson, more amped to see him play an extended period. It's not just going to be 3 drives. It's going to be potentially an entire half, which is awesome. So I'm excited to see him because the last time we saw Richardson, in a live game setting, he had obviously the interception early, but I thought he bounced back nicely the last 2 drives, and I thought he looked poised and he looked good. So, how will he fare against a Philadelphia team that we would all say a really good football team, defensively as well. I know the offense always gets the, a lot of the love, but the defense outside of really the Super Bowl, they were pretty darn good last year, Derek. So I'm excited to see Richardson against another defense, against, just another look, because I think it's big for him to get some extended looks. He's had 3 now defenses outside of his own that he's been able to see the second in-game action. So I think all these reps, all the things, good or bad, that happened tonight, they're only going to serve to do him well, leading up to the regular season. So I'm all for giving him as many reps as you possibly can today with the starters. So yeah, I think it's going to be good for everybody involved.
What's up? Just as good. What's up, Jay Finn? Hey, listen to this guy. Like the stream, guys. There's 85 of you in here right now. Be sure to like the stream, guys. Let's get it to 50 likes on the stream. Helps to get out to more people. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
When it comes to Anthony Richardson, I mean, you basically took all the words right out of me there. I mean, at this point, we need to try to see him get as many reps as possible. Obviously, last week with Chicago, Shane Steichen came out and said after the game that he felt that the amount of time that they invested into those joint practices, that they didn't feel it was necessary to get him reps against a second team defense when they were just going to sit their starters anyway. Didn't feel like it was a great situation to set him up in, since they had already named him the starter going forward. So it definitely was something that we kind of all sat back and were like, well, I mean, Patrick Mahomes was playing in week 2. Like, why couldn't Anthony Richardson?
Yeah. And so were some of the rookies as well. Like,
exactly.
Jay Stroud, Bryce Young, they all played. So it was like, wait, what? Why is Richardson not playing? Out of all the quarterbacks, we said he's the one that needs the most experience. So it's just, it was very confusing.
Yeah, it was a very weird time there, but nevertheless, it was a short week this week for the Indianapolis Colts. Only one practice. Yep. And that one practice ended up being
the joint.
Oh, what's up, Goober? I'm Clowny Boy. I changed my name. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, nice.
Gotcha. Appreciate you.
I'll take a second to say, if you're curious where the Colts game will be on today, it'll be on Amazon Prime. So a little bit different, but Amazon Prime tonight for the Colts game. I'm trying to get it. It hasn't loaded quite yet, Derek. I'm trying to get it on my TV right now.
Yeah, it's not quite loaded yet. Typically, like during the season for Prime Video, you would have this up for an hour ahead of time.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they have it set up super early, since it's only a preseason game. But that's about it. So yeah, I just keep refreshing, just waiting for this thing to load in. But anyways, no, Jelani Woods isn't returning.
When is he? That's a good question.
What's up?
That's a great question. He's asking, when is he returning? We have no idea.
When is Jelani returning? We have no idea. Yeah, that hamstring just keeps holding him out. Are the Eagles rolling with their starters both ways? I think so. Yeah, I think both teams are, because it was a short week. He had one practice, and that practice got stopped short because of a fight. So, I mean, it does make a lot of sense for both teams to have that experience. And especially because, Cody, now with there only being 3 preseason games now, you have that extra week before the season starts that you have to be able to, get your guys like all healed up and ready to go. So that is what it is. But going back to Anthony Richardson here for a minute, because that's what this is really all about. It's the main important thing here. I don't know what you are looking for personally in this game from Anthony Richardson, but I think the most important thing I want to see in this game is Anthony Richardson show poise in the pocket. You are about to face maybe overall the best defensive line in the entire NFL, albeit you're only going to see him for a short period of time, but you're going to see Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Hassan Reddick, and
not Reddick.
Reddick.
He got the hand thing, so he won't be back for this game.
So I mean, but Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett, guys like that. Like this is a great unit of guys here, even without Reddick. So when it comes to this situation, and how aggressive the Eagles can get, they have a very strong secondary. I just want to see Anthony Richardson show poise in this game. I'm not looking too much into the stats because the stats are most likely going to be very misleading in this game. I just want to see poise because in the Buffalo game, he showed great poise. In the Chicago practices, from all accounts, it sounded like he showed great poise. And with this one, I need to see him do it against this defensive line. And if he can, that's going to show me that going into the season, he's headed in the right direction.
Yep. Exactly. And when people ask me that, I'm just like, I just want to see, like you said, more of the same from Buffalo. If you can build off of what you did in Buffalo, I want to see that. I'm not expecting Richardson to go out there and be perfect and be this refined, polished quarterback right away. I don't think anybody is. But I think the biggest question is when you make the dumb play, you make the bad read, you do whatever, you throw an interception, you turn the ball over. Like, how do you respond from that, right? That's the biggest question. And Richardson has showed, like you said, great poise so far. And so I want to see him do it against, depending what Philadelphia does, do they play their starters or not? Regardless, I want to see him learn. I want to see him grow. I want to see growth on the field. And I want to see, again, like you've seen a little of it, but like if he does make a bad play, how does he come back? How does he come back the next play? And it's going to be good to see more of him in this game because you're going to see more opportunities for him to make mistakes and come back from those mistakes. And this is the truest test until the regular season for Richardson to see what he's truly made of. So, yeah, and this is a point that I think it was Kevin Bowen or somebody brought up where just the difference between a practice, I think it was maybe like in regards to, last week not playing Richardson in the Chicago game, is like in practice, if you throw an interception, they just turn the ball, they just give you the ball back at the 20 or whatever. But like in a game, if you turn the ball over, you don't just get it right back, right? Like you have to go sit on the sideline, you have to stew about it, and you have to like get out of your own head in a lot of ways. So that's what I'm looking for Richardson in this game. That's really what I'm looking for right there, is that poise and that determination and that mindset, right? Because we all know young quarterbacks, they can get in their own head at times, but like, can he move on to the next play? That's what I'm looking for Richardson. And he's shown so far he's been able to do that. So I just want to see more of that. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And also, one more thing I guess I would add as well, if I'm looking more technically at his game, I want to see, has he improved from week number 1 in regards to the short to intermediate game, right? He had a couple passes where a little bit high, out of reach for some of his receivers. So things like that. I just want to see if he can clean up some of those mechanics. He's never going to be probably like a 70% passer or something like that. But like, can he just continue to show improvement?
I mean, how many guys are, right?
Right,
like,
exactly. Those are the rare guys.
If you do anything above 60%, then nobody's gonna complain about your throwing. It's
right. I'm just saying he makes up for maybe the not as accurate as some of those guys we know that are like just dead on accurate all the time because he has the big arm. He makes the plays with his legs, and he makes up for that stuff. So, I just want to see improvement in those areas, noticeable improvement. If I can do that, I consider it a good day.
Absolutely. Shout out to the 130 people in here right now, guys. Be sure to like the stream. Come on, let's get to over 75 likes. We just hit 50 likes. Let's get to over 75. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Cody, it's hilarious because all the people that are still coming in, about half of the comments that are in the comment section right now are all Jonathan Taylor comments. Listen, guys, we have about 50 different videos about Jonathan Taylor over the last week. So please feel free to go and watch all of those videos, and it will tell you what happens. All I'm saying is the Colts most likely will keep Jonathan Taylor. If they don't, somebody's getting a good haul from him. But at the end of the day, we won't know until something happens, and we have it until Tuesday, apparently.
We'll know by Tuesday.
Yep, we'll know by Tuesday. But yeah, another thing I know a lot of people were talking about was I want to see another pass to Alec Pierce deep and see a connection there.
Right, we've seen it in practice.
I hope so too.
We've seen him in practice so far. I want to see one in the live game.
Right. It doesn't seem like he is like, it doesn't seem like Anthony Richardson is afraid to throw the football deep to Alec Pierce. No. So there's no doubt that that's going to happen. Appreciate you, Zach. What's up, man? How you doing? Zach, club going up on a Tuesday. Hey, love that. But yeah, if anyone else is just tuning in and hasn't heard the news yet, the Indianapolis Colts will be playing their starters for most of the first half, if not the entirety of the first half. Yep. So that is that. So we won't go any further from that.
We'll see. Gosh, it's still upcoming. Oh, wait, here we go. I think it actually just refreshed here. So
Did it just get up there?
I think so.
I hope.
Broadcast.
I want my thing. Yes, it is. Yes, I see it. I think.
Awesome.
Watch from the beginning. No, just watch live. Yeah, just watch live.
Yep.
Okay. Once I get my thing here, then I can make sure that we're all set up. If I have to do Stream East, I'll do Stream East, but I don't. Obviously, that would put me a little further behind.
Yeah. Don't do that.
We're all good. Yeah, I think I got it here. I think it's okay. So that's good. But yeah, so let's kind of talk here. Dude, we got to talk about, I mentioned Anthony Richardson being poised in the pocket, right? Well, with that also comes to the offensive line, right? We know Ryan Kelly just got back, so that's a good sign. Braden Smith got back earlier last week, so that's a good sign. The only guy that presumably is out for today is right guard Will Fries. Now, who takes that spot? I think it's Wesley French. That's what it is when it comes to the depth chart as it is right now. But I'm not 100% sure on that.
We'll have to see. Yeah, well, we'll see when it gets a little closer to time here, kind of who they say. By the way, non-Colts news, Jerry Jeudy expected to miss several weeks with a hamstring injury.
Yeah,
good news is it's not season ending, so that was a scare. He got carted off today in practice, so we'll see if he plays week 1. We'll see if he doesn't. I don't necessarily think he does, but never know.
Derek, do you like Bernhard Raimann as a left tackle? I think you and I both like Bernhard Raimann as the left tackle. I think you and I both agree that Bernhard is going to be a solid left tackle for the year. I'm not worried about the left side of the offensive line, Cody. It's the right side of the line that concerns me.
Yep, it is, especially if Braden Smith goes down like we saw. Blake Freeland didn't look great in the week 1. So granted, he's a rookie. He'll get better. But, yeah, I'm not as concerned about the left side of the line. I think Raimann and Nelson got it pretty well down. So I think that's definitely the strength of this offensive line, no question.
Absolutely.
So, Derek, I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Hang on, my leg fell asleep. Don't you hate when that happens?
Oh, of course.
Anyway, my question for you is, I know there's been some talk about a few different players that the trade, if it went down with Miami, with Jonathan Taylor, could be a few players. Who would be a player that you would be interested in, included, packaged in with that trade? If the Colts, if it's like, a second round pick and a player or something like that, who would that be for you?
It's hard, man, because I don't know who they would give. Like if the Miami Dolphins gave it up, there is no way that Jalen Waddle would get traded to the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm not talking about Jalen Waddle. Absolutely not. No, I was thinking, I heard like Emmanuel Ogbah has been a name that's been brought up. Now, again, another pass rusher after you went and signed at Buckham. Like, I don't know about that. There's been one of their 2 running backs that's been kind of, a center of conversation as well. So I don't know. It'll be interesting.
It's a good question, but I know that I said that I would love it if Miami would give us their conditional second. If they would give us a conditional second that could turn into a first if Jonathan Taylor plays a number of snaps. Probably just do it more like it could be a conditional first, where if he doesn't play a certain amount of snaps, or if he does play a certain number of snaps, then it would turn into a second. Yeah. I'd be willing to bet in on that one. But then again, if it's between Chicago and Miami, and Chicago actually has a relatively decent offer on the table with a draft pick, especially, you would 100% go with Chicago first, because Chicago most likely will not finish with a better record than Miami. So therefore you would want that pick, because that pick's going to end up being better. At least that's what you would think.
Right. That's what I would think too.
But
and obviously, with Chicago, you wonder like which pick, if they did do like a conditional thing with Chicago, for example, like they obviously have, a couple picks there. So like which one would make sense there for Chicago. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Their own, or would, the Panthers pick? I mean, the Panthers probably aren't going to be good this year either. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Yep. And when we're talking about the defensive side of things right now, for the Colts, I'm honestly surprised that guys like DeForest Buckner are going to be playing in this game. Especially for Buckner's concern. He just got back to practice, and he's a veteran in this league. I don't think he really needs to. I don't think he really needs to do it, but I have no idea at this point.
Yeah, maybe just knocking off some rust.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see. But
man,
it's about that time.
It's about that time. All I see on my Amazon Prime thing is a stay tuned.
Same.
I can't get anything.
Yeah.
Miami is the last place you want to trade a lineman for. Yeah, unless that lineman is Teron Armstead.
Right.
Hey guys, is James Washington making the roster? That's a very good question. He has shown he definitely has the ability to play in this league. He has been a starter in this league before, but hey, Austin Smith with the $20 super sticker. What's up, man? Austin, thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank
Zach
you.
with another $2 super chat. Stay tuned. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, let me see what we got here. All in all, I'm just glad that we have football today. Clear my sanity a little bit, and yeah, it's my first time actually getting to watch Anthony Richardson in a game situation. You and I have been to some practices this year. We've seen him practice, but we've never actually been able to watch him play the game because you and I were working that day on the first game, so we weren't able to do a live stream. And then, of course, last week we were expecting him to at least play a little bit, but then that didn't happen. So now we finally get to see AR actually play this time around. I did want to get your opinion, Cody.
Okay.
What did you think of Bob Kravitz actually saying that he believes that the Indianapolis Colts will not win 5 games this year? He says that he thinks that they'll probably end up with the same. He thinks that they're going to end up being a top 3 draft pick this next year.
I understand why he says that, because on the surface, you did get worse talent-wise.
I guess that is true.
But at the same time, I guess it's just also you had a media personality as your head coach for half the season. So how much worse can it be? So I don't know. Your defense will be worse, no question. But can Richardson potentially I think even if the record's similar, the vibe will be different. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's just hard with actual wins. I think fans for the most part and media for the most part are pretty realistic with where this team is right now. We're pretty honest in saying this team's probably, not going to be a playoff team. They're probably going to be, right around that, 5-6 wins ish, just because it's a new era, it's a rookie quarterback, and that's just how it is. You take your lumps early. So, but it's, I think you'll be in a lot of games, but to say you'll win 7 or 8 games, it's hard for me to say that. So, yeah. I think it'll just be a different feel. It may not lead to many more wins, but I just think it'll be
at least right now. Yeah,
you won't be losing games historically. There's just a difference.
Yeah, right. You won't have a top 10 defense, but the second worst offense in the entire NFL for the year.
Yeah,
sort of thing. But exactly. Jarvis Hurd with the becoming a new member of the channel. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Got you added as a mod on there. you guys have the YouTube season pass. I do not. I did not get Sunday. I did not get Sunday NFL ticket on YouTube TV. I did not do that. As much as I would like to, I don't think I will. But yeah, Jarvis with the $5 super sticker as well. Thank you so much, Jarvis.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right, let's get this bad boy to 100 likes here before we kick off. We'll see. Amazon Prime is just saying stay tuned still. So
yep, still on stay tuned, but it did say what? I did see it do some wacky stuff here a second ago, so it should be starting up any second.
Get it. I'm going to type in.
Shout out to the 200 people in here right now, guys. Get us over 100. Get us over 100 likes. Let's go.
We're almost there. Anyway.
We're almost there, ladies and gents.
I hope it loads here in a second. The game's going to be started by the time we get started.
I know. I wonder why it's taking so long to.
I'm trying to see if anybody's saying anything about it right now.
Yeah. I tried refreshing it, seeing if it would do anything, but it's still saying stay tuned.
Okay.
I know the screen is working because the lights are flickering and the logo is shifting. So I know that the broadcast is working, at least from that, but
yeah. Don't know. It's a good question, but
mine says stay tuned. Yeah, I think that is for a lot of people. Like I said, I don't think that they're doing a lot of they're not doing a ton of like pregame stuff, and it just sucks that I don't live in the Indianapolis market, man.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I think other than that, Derek, that's all I got for kind of pregame here. So I'm going to hop off, watch it. Hopefully it comes on here in a minute. But anything else you wanted to discuss before I hop off here?
No, I don't think so. I mean, let's just hope that the Colts get out of this game with no injuries and nothing crazy happens, right?
Yep. How's the weather in Indy? I don't live in Indy. I live an hour and a half away from Indy, but it's pretty hot. It's pretty sunny right now. You said, Derek, you're going to get some bad weather potentially. I have nothing on our radar.
There's some storms developing up north in Michigan right now.
Okay.
And they said probably by the end of the game. Now, I mean, they said originally that the storms were supposed to come in at at 7 or 8 from before. Oh, the game finally came on. Here we go. But it's saying right after 10 o'clock, the rain's going to come in really heavy. And you know how it is with my internet. Sometimes it is what it is here. But nevertheless, the Colts game just showed up on Prime Video.
All right, I'm going to hop off there. I will just stop by saying this. Go Colts, and everybody like the stream. And other than that, I'm going to hop off of here.
Later, bro.
Well, I might hop in post-game. I know we'll probably do some content later tonight, potentially, depending how you're feeling, Derek, and talk about some – because, guys, this is the last game before roster cuts. So there's a lot riding for some of these guys in this game, and I'm intrigued to see a couple different positions. I said I'd leave, and here I am still. But, tight end is one I'm watching. Obviously, wide receiver 5 is one we're watching. We're watching backup offensive line. We're watching cornerback. And those are some of the big ones I'm watching, Derek. So those are some things quick that you guys should be watching as well in this game. Obviously, Anthony Richardson as well. That's the big one. But, yeah, guys, Other than that, enjoy the game. It's going to be fun and excited to watch this game with you guys.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm taking off.
Later, dude.
See you guys.
Sweet. Here we go. Again, shout out to everybody in here. 165 of you in here right now. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys like the stream. Helps it get out to more and more people. Make sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe as well. Greatly appreciate it. I Kill Harry. No, I'm not dealing with that. Oh yeah, and Shaq Leonard's not playing in this game because he's still back at home because he was in concussion protocol. So my guess is we will see him ready for McAfee just flew in for the game. Colts just tweeted the video. Yeah, I did hear him say that a couple of the guys and him were going to be doing that, so doesn't surprise me. But yep, Indianapolis Colts will be playing their starters at the start of this game. Keep your Oh, y'all are hilarious. Zach, you're absolutely right, though. We need to work on live scoreboards. Yeah, that is something I need to do. Hold on. I actually have one right here. There we go. Yeah, sorry. We're trying to work on getting like a scoreboard like up here to where I can start doing that during the games, but that's about it. We'll sing the national anthem. I can sing the national anthem. Yeah, they got the flag being brought out for the national anthem there right now. So it looks like it's going to be a couple more minutes until the action actually gets started. Yeah. Yep, McAfee on the sidelines of the game right now. Singing your announcer voice. I love that. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Yeah, and shout out to everybody in here right now. Not very long, and we will have the Indianapolis Colts versus the Eagles as we do live play-by-play reaction. Be my first time watching Anthony Richardson. Let's get ready to rumble. Hey, you know what would be cool? Whenever Colts score, your room lights up. Oh yeah. That would be cool. No, I might actually do that if I can put I have a magnet strip of lights. I might put it up here, and then I might just have the remote that'll do that whenever that happens. That's actually a really good idea. That's actually a really good idea, BFN. That's a great idea. There's no ladies. There's no ladies in here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think I'll do that actually. If I can make it work with the plug-in cable though. That's going to be the difficult part. Favorite Colt of all time? Oh, that's tough, dude. A lot of great ones. A lot of great ones that I love. Hold on a second. Just angle that down so it's a little bit better of a view for me. Blue and bright LED. Yeah. Wire had to get some smoke machines. That is not a good idea. Luck 7 just got done with a 12-hour shift. Bro, that's a rough one, dude. That's a rough one. Glad you're finally off. Hope you're enjoying yourself, man. Bob Sanders, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, and actually had a confetti cannon, bro. AR always looks so nervous. Yeah, I mean, I would be a little nervous. But I mean, that's going to happen. It's going to take a little while for him to get used to that. He's used to playing in games at Florida. I mean, that you're used to being around 50,000 fans, but I mean, this is a completely different thing. If I get you a signed AR5 picture, will you take down the Paris Campbell jersey? Yeah, I or poster, yeah. If you can get me an actual AR signed photo that was personally signed by him, then yes, I would consider taking this down. Oh, that was really cool, Josh. Derek is tonight the night we hit 17K. I don't know, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know. Can our community do that? Can our community do that for us? Can they get us to 17,000? I don't know. We got to hit 218 more. Obviously, before the game started, Shane Steichen talking with a lot of the Eagles players. A lot of them are very familiar with that man, obviously. Looks like the Eagles are going to get the ball to start the game. And the Indianapolis Colts versus the Eagles is underway. The kick is off. The Eagles are going to return it. The ball is fumbled a little bit, but he will be, and he breaks one tackle. He's going back to the right side. He's got a lot of room. Good return here past the 40 to the 50. He's still got room. He could keep going. He's brought down at the 26 of Indy, finally by EJ Speed. And the Philadelphia Eagles are going to start the game with tremendous field position. And wow, that was not good for the Indianapolis Colts. That started with a fumble of the catch, and that's what happens. All right, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right. It's going to be a quick RPO. It's a handoff. And it's only going to get a gain of about a yard here. Tackled by Zaire Franklin. Looks to be Marcus Mariota, who is going to get the start today. Marcus Mariota, who was with the Atlanta Falcons last season, signed on. Running back in the backfield is Trey Sermon, the running back from Ohio State. Mariota looking to pass here. Pocket collapses, throws it deep, and it's a incomplete pass. There's no flag. Eagles wanted a pass interference call, but that was intended for number 46, Dan Arnold. Eagles looking to go deep there. The coverage by number 32, Julian Blackman, who was draped all over him. He kind of did hit him right before he was able to get anything on it, but he was able to stop it. Three receivers left, one to the right. 3rd down and 9. Mariota still in the shotgun. Colts bringing pressure. Mariota steps up in the pocket. He's going to look and move and run, and it's almost intercepted, but it somehow lands in the hands of number 39, Deon Cain, the former Indianapolis Colt as well. Marcus Mariota threw this into tight coverage. It was almost picked off by Dallas Flowers, but it's a 1st down. They're going to run it again. Trey Sermon's going to get nowhere and lose a yard. Tackled by that looked to be Ebukam and EJ Speed. Kenny Moore as well. Derek, is the game on? Yes, the game is on. Second down and goal now. Ball at the 6-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left as well. Mariota in the shotgun with Sermon. Receiver now motions out right. Mariota going to get the snap again. He's going to hand it off to Sermon again. Sermon gets to about the 2-yard line before being brought down by Dallas Flowers and Eric Johnson II. Third down and goal coming up. Trey Sermon, the 3rd round selection out of Ohio State. 3rd down and goal. 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right. 2 tight ends set on the right side. It's going to be another run for Sermon, and he is going to get in, and that is a touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles. First drive for the Philadelphia Eagles after a massive return. They are going to get the score. Well, I mean, it's safe to say that if you didn't make it so easy for them to be at the 26-yard line on the first play of the game, then the outcome could have probably been different, but it is going to be 7-0 Philadelphia. And Indy will get the ball next. I don't think the starters is the issue, guys. I think it's the fact that the Eagles got the ball at the 25-yard line of Indy's side before for the first play. Yeah, I'm excited to see Anthony Richardson as well. It'll be interesting to see how he does today. Oh, I didn't even realize DeAndre Swift was on this roster. Interesting. All right. We will get to see the Indianapolis Colts first drive here with Anthony Richardson. I don't care whether or not Cody disagrees. I don't care. Gosh. So first drive and y'all are losing your minds already. My goodness. Shout out again to the 177 people in here right now. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Indianapolis is going to return this. Dallas Flowers with a little bit of a bobbled snap. Flowers gets to the outside edge. Semi-decent return, gets pushed out at the 21-yard line. And Anthony Richardson comes out for the offense. Yeah, chill, Oziah. Like, chill. I don't care. I don't care. You're not going to convince me that there's something bad here. All right. Indianapolis out here with their mainly first-team offense that looked to be number 61, Carter O'Donnell, that's playing the right guard. Richardson going to do play action first play. He's going deep with it, and it's going to be a bob up. Alec Pierce gets tackled to the ground, but nobody throws the flag. There is finally a flag. I don't know if it was pass interference or if it was something in the backfield, but Richardson went deep for Alec Pierce on the first play, and it was overthrown, but Alec Pierce fell to the ground, but they're not calling a flag on anything. They're picking it back up. Two receivers to the right, three to the left. Richardson in shotgun again, looking. Oh, and he overthrows Pittman by a long shot over the head of Pittman by a wide margin. Pittman couldn't even go up and get it. So that's a couple overthrows here for Anthony Richardson at the start of this drive. See what the Colts do here now. Just under 12 minutes left in the first quarter. 3rd down and 10. Trips left. One receiver to the right. And it looks like there's a false start on Quentin Nelson. So that's now going to make it 3rd and 15. So not off to a good start here for the Indianapolis Colts. Apparently it was supposed to be on 2. Only Quentin Nelson didn't realize. Ball's at the 15 now. 3rd down and 15. Anthony Richardson stepping up into the pocket, rolling out to his left. Richardson going to run. Richardson has the ability, and he gets the first down, but there's a flag on the play in the backfield, and it is going to be a hold on the Indianapolis Colts, and it is going to come back. Another hold. And Anthony Richardson, who got the first down with his legs, Nelson got a penalty on him again. How is that a hold? Like, seriously, though, how is that a hold? Are you serious? But now it's 3rd down and 22. Colts just going to hand it off to Deion Jackson, and he loses a yard. So the Colts are going to have to punt it inside their own 10-yard line. Folks, that's not a hold. I don't care what you say. That's not a hold. So the Colts don't get the big flag, but we get one that's a complete BS call. Punt is away. Great punt. Fields it at the 42, and he will be brought down to the 44 by a multitude of Colts players. And the Eagles will take possession once again. All right, they're going to hand it off here, and Trey Sermon gets to the line, maybe a yard, gets brought down by Zaire Franklin on the run. Second down and 9 here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left. It's going to be another RPO play action. Mariota, or they're going to step up and got to slide at the 49. That is Tanner McKee, the rookie quarterback out of Stanford. So the third string quarterback coming in. Steps up into the middle of the field. Runs for about 5 and then slides in front of Zaire Franklin. So we 3rd down and 4 coming up. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. It's going to be a quick run here for Trey Sermon. Sermon gets nowhere. DeForest Buckner and EJ Speed with the stop. DeForest Buckner and EJ Speed just blew him up right at the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get anywhere. Fourth down coming up. And it looks like the Eagles are going to keep their offense out there. They're not stopping. They're going to go for this. They actually did give him a yard there. Two tight ends on the right, 2 receivers on the left. They are going to go for it. They're bringing blitz, and it's thrown behind him. Dallas Flowers on the coverage. The pass was intended for number 86, Joseph Ngata, the rookie out of Clemson. The ball was thrown behind him. And the Indianapolis Colts are going to get the ball again in great field position. Nick Sirianni said, no, we're going to just go ahead and go with it anyway. No need to punt. We're just going to go ahead and go. Shaq is not healthy. He's got a freaking concussion. That's why he's not playing. Let's see if the Colts offense can start off better this time with a better field position here. ball will be placed, I think, at the 48 of Indy right here. Shout out to the 218 people in here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Helps it get out to more people. Offense goes back out. Ball at the 47. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. Richardson in the shotgun with Deion Jackson. He's going to give it to, oh no, he's going to pull it, and he catches for Michael Pittman. That's a first down, a gain of 14. That time hit Michael Pittman on the slant. Great execution and a great pass there by Anthony Richardson. The Colts are hurrying up. One tight end on the left, three receivers on the right. Colts just going heavy look, and then they're making it go fast so they can try to catch the Eagles off guard. The Colts are going to do another play action again. Anthony Richardson rolling out to his right, looking for someone. He's going to run and take it himself, and he gets a gain of about 6 before running out of bounds. Anthony Richardson really showing off the legs here in the first couple drives. Second down and mid coming up here. Colts in Eagles territory, down at the 33 of the Eagles. Just under 8 minutes. One receiver to the right, two to the left. Tight end on the right. Be another pass. Anthony Richardson hits the receiver in the middle of the field. That's Ogletree, brought down at the 10. Tackled by Evans, but ran him over in the process. Drew Ogletree with his first real catch this season in the preseason after coming back from injury. Anthony Richardson hit him in the middle of the field. A perfect play. And there you go. And they're going to hand this one off to Deion Jackson this time. Gets down to about the 6. So that's a gain of 4. Second down and goal coming up for Indianapolis. Colts definitely going into some hurry up. They're keeping the Eagles off their toes, trying to make sure that they move it at their pace. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Going to be another handoff to Deion Jackson. Jackson moves forward, brought down, and stopped at about the 4, maybe the 3-yard line, so gets a couple more. Third down and goal coming up. Colts bring in the heavy tight end package. Third down and goal coming up. Here we go. Third down and goal. One receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on both sides. Colts going to run another one, and Deion Jackson gets in, and that's a touchdown. And the Indianapolis Colts respond. Indianapolis with the short field, and Anthony Richardson makes light work of it, and he starts doing the fly eagle fly celebration in front of the crowd. Fantastic. The Colts respond. Doing a little RPO action. The defensive end couldn't make up his mind. And Deion Jackson had only one person in front of him at the 1-yard line and held it through. And it is a tie ball game. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's go. Indianapolis Colts definitely looked a whole heck of a lot better there. That's right. AR5, $5 super chat. My guy with another super chat. Thank you, my dude. AR5, yes, sir. He's got that swag, baby. I'm telling you. Colts with a much better offensive drive there. Love it, man. Doing the fly Eagles fly was crazy, and I need that injected into my veins. Bro, literally. That's so freaking awesome. Oh, I love it. I love it. Fantastic work, man. Said he's got big and went to commercial. All right. Kick is away. That one's out of the back of the end zone. The Eagles will take over. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Imagine Tanner McKee will be going back out. Let's bring the juice to 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'm with this guy right here. Help us get to 100K, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right. Philadelphia will take over at their 25. First down and 10. Tie ball game. Oh, I'm going to put the score back up because for some reason I took it off. One receiver to the left, two on the right. Close package with the tight end on the right. And now the one receiver motions to the left. It's going to be another run here for Sermon. Sermon gets a good one. A couple good blocks there. Gets a gain of about 6. Brought down by, look to be number 39. That is Daryl Baker Jr., the corner, who came in blitzing off the side. Great line combination there by great stunts by the Eagles offensive line, really making it difficult to get to the running back for these guys. 3 receivers to the left, 2 on the right. McKee in the shotgun by himself. He's going to throw, and it's an incomplete pass. Julian Blackmon all over Ngata, and that ball was thrown out of the reach of him. Julian Blackmon making his presence known. He's been on some guys really close in coverage this game. So far, been doing a great job. 200 plus of you in here right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. 3 receivers now to the left, 1 to the right. Ball to 31. Eagles got to get to the 35. McKee in the shotgun with Sermon. It's going to be another pass. McKee throws it to Sermon, and he gets it over the head of Zaire Franklin. Franklin, who had him, but ended up slipping, and Sermon was able to catch it, and that's a first down for the Eagles. Zaire, who saw the receiver coming over, tried to avoid the contact, and that allowed just enough room for Sermon to get over and make that catch. First down and 10 at the 45. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the left as well. Receivers bunched in tight. Oh, and McKee almost falls over, but Sermon's going to get tackled in the backfield by Blackmon in speed and loses a yard. Tanner McKee almost trips over his lineman and is barely able to get the ball to Sermon, but the Colts had that figured out the whole way. Great job by Blackmon getting off on the edge, playing in the slot, playing in the box as well, and Speed doing a great job of making moves there. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. It's going to be RPO. McKee almost gets sacked, but somehow rolls out of it. He's got all time to the left, and he dumps it off. and where they spot him is going to be close, and they're going to give him the first down anyways. Think they gave him a very gracious spot there, but Deon Cain with another first down catch. Ibukum just out of the reach of McKee, and McKee able to stay on his feet. Ball at the 44 of Indy. They're going to run it again with Sermon. Sermon gets maybe a yard, brought down by, looks to be Zaire Franklin. Under 4 minutes left now in the first quarter. Philadelphia in Indy territory again. Second down and 10. Sermon still in the backfield with McKee. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And it's going to be a screen. Sermon has some daylight, breaks 1 tackle, but he brought down by Blackman after a gain of 3. Blackman pops Sermon, was able to finish the tackle. So it was a gain of 3 on the screen. Great play there. Third down and 7 coming up. If I'm not mistaken, that's like the 3rd or 4th play by Julian Blackman in this first quarter alone. Two receivers to the left, 3 to the right. McKee in the shotgun all by himself. Colts bringing pressure. McKee gets it, and it's incomplete. Zaire Franklin ripped it out of the hands of number 87. That was Jaden Hazelwood, the receiver out of Arkansas. McKee had him in the middle of the field, but Zaire Franklin gets a hand in there and knocks it out. Great play by Zaire Franklin to save it. And the Eagles are going to attempt the long field goal here. I think this is a 59-yard field goal attempt by Jake Elliott. This is a really long attempt. If he can get this in, it would be very impressive. He has it, and he nails it. He absolutely nails it. And the Eagles will take the lead once again. It is 10-7. What a kick by Jake Elliott. Had a couple yards left to spare on that one. It's really not competitive, though. Like, I mean, it's the problem with the defense right now for us is we're so close to making every play, but we just don't finish it. The sacks, right? Like, Tanner McKee almost got sacked like twice on that drive, but just didn't quite get sacked. Like, and Zaire Franklin so close to tipping that ball intended for Trey Sermon. It just wasn't. Like, that's the thing, is it's not the defense isn't really struggling. It's just that the Eagles are getting 1 or 2 big plays that just looks like that just makes up for a whole drive of nothing else. That's what it is. Shout out again to the 204 people in here right now. Be sure to like the stream, guys. It helps it get out to more people. Appreciate all of you. The casuals in this chat, bro, I'm telling you. And something else, I'm telling you. All right. That kick is way into the back of the end zone. That will not be returned. And the Indianapolis Colts offense goes back out. All right, two receivers to the right, one to the left. They're going to hold it. Oh, Anthony Richardson's going to take it himself. He's got a good run here, pushed out at the 41. That is a gain of 16 on the play. Anthony Richardson with the RPO. Fantastic run there by Anthony Richardson. Made the defensive end commit the whole way, and Anthony Richardson able to shrug off the tackle from the linebacker and just able to get 15 yards. Anthony Richardson almost lost it. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. Richardson going to throw. Richardson staying in the pocket, lobs it up, and Pierce drops it. A great coverage there by number 39. That was Eli Ricks, the rookie out of Alabama. There's a flag on the play. Prior to the pass, illegal use of hands, hands to the face, defense, automatic first down for Indy. So there you go. Illegal hands to the face. I don't know who it was on, but it'll be a first down nonetheless. Let me see. I think it was on Alec Pierce, or the guy that's covering Pierce. Or was it on the guy covering Granson? I can't tell. Pierce tried to get up there and get it, but one receiver to the right, two to the left, tight end on the right. Ball is at the 46 of Indy. Richardson stepping up into the pocket. Richardson just dumps it. It's caught by Kylan Granson, and it gets a gain of 8.5 there. The ball was low, but Richardson got it to Granson, and Granson with a great catch. Richardson with great pocket awareness. Gets it only where his guy could get it. Three receivers to the right. Going to hand it to Evan Hall this time. Hall gets the first down, brought down to the 40. That's a first down. The Colts moving the chains once again. And a player is down. That looks like that was Eli Ricks. So there will be a timeout on the field. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Eli Ricks favoring that left side. Hope that all is okay for Eli Ricks. Don't want to ever see that. Ultimately, we want to get out of this. Yeah, favoring that. Yep, looks like he's definitely grabbing at that right side. But he is walking off on his own power now, so that's really good. Man, sorry, guys. I need to get some water. All right, two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the right. Richardson going to hand it off to Evan Hall. Hall with the carry and gets brought down after a gain of 6. There is a flag on the play, though. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Offside penalty on the Eagles there. Evan Hall doing a fantastic job of moving the chains here. First down and 5, ball at the 35. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end is Ogletree on the left. Richardson in the shotgun with Hall. Ball at the 35 of Philly. AR going to get the ball again. He's going to throw it. Oh, and it's almost intercepted by number 49. That was Tyreek Maddox Williams. Tried to squeeze it in there to Ogletree, but it was great coverage by the Philadelphia linebacker. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Richardson going to hand it off to Hall. Hall with another good run, and that's a 1st down. It's a gain of 6. Great halfback toss there. Colts going hurry up. 35 seconds left. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. It's going to be another RPO for Richardson. Richardson throws it, and it's caught by Michael Pittman for a 1st down. Brought down to the 17, and Pittman taking a little bit of time to get up. Pittman looking like he's struggling a little bit. Couldn't tell if he landed on something wrong or it might have been an ankle because the ball was thrown behind him a little bit. But Pittman jogging off or walking off a little bit leisurely. Definitely a little bit hobbled with that right ankle. I think he's gonna be okay, guys. I think he just when he was going down for it, his ankle kind of twisted a little bit. And the wrong direction. But he did walk off, did limp off a little bit, but he did get off the field. Hope all is okay. But I'm sure he'll be all right. Derek, let's get to 200 likes. Hey, I mean, we are very close. 200 likes. Guys, can we get to over 200 likes on this stream? I just realized there's 250 of you in here right now. Greatly appreciate everybody being in here. Let's like the stream, guys. Get it out there. Get it out to more and more people. Almost 200 likes on this stream. Any of their prime shows in again? Preseason. Yeah, it is what it is, but hey, 2 more likes, guys, to get to 200 likes. Let's go. Yes, we did it. 206. Let's go. 200 likes on the stream. Thank y'all. Yep. I'm sure Pittman will be all right. They may just not play him the rest of this game, but it is what it is. 250. Hey, let's get to 250, y'all. Come on. 36 more likes. Let's go. But the Indianapolis Colts now in the 2nd quarter with the ball approaching red zone territory. They are in red zone territory. 1st down and 10, ball at the 17. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right, ball at the 18. Richardson going to get the ball. It's going to be a pass. Richardson looking for the end zone, and it's just overthrown. Looked to be a slight communication error with the wide receivers. There is a flag on the play, though, because the 2 receivers crossed each other at almost the exact same spot. Richardson, seemingly mad at himself, did overthrow it, but there's an illegal contact. And the Indianapolis Colts are going to get another 1st down. Breaking, the Colts reject the Dolphins trade offer. All right, first down and 10. Ball placed at the 13. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, tight end on the right. It's going to be another run for Evan Hall. Hall with a good run, brought down at the 9, or at the 4, I'm sorry. And that is close to a first down. Evan Hall with an 8-yard run here. The Indianapolis Colts, Evan Hall and Deion Jackson both getting some really good reps in this game. Same formation. Colts hurrying up. Again, trying to keep the Eagles off pace. Evan Hall going to run it again. Evan Hall, and it's a touchdown! Evan Hall! And the Indianapolis Colts take the lead. The Indianapolis Colts take the lead, and Evan Hall with a touchdown run, 2 straight runs through the linebacker, and is able to get the touchdown, rolled on behalf of the linebacker there on top of him. That was actually number 21. Actually, it was Cindy Brown, the rookie out of Illinois, the safety. And the Colts get the touchdown. Evan Hall with a couple great runs in this first half. Now, they are potentially going to look at this, but that elbow is down in the end zone, but the ball may not have crossed. They are actually going to probably rule this back, because I think what happened is that the Evan Hall's elbow went down just a second before he rolled in. Okay, so no injury to update on Michael Pittman, who checked back in on that last play. He's good to go. Okay, yeah, he's good to go. Yeah, the Colts have rejected a trade offer from running back Jonathan Taylor by the Colts. One sec. Even if he doesn't get in here, it'll be first and goal at the 1-yard line for the Indianapolis Colts, and it's how much they pay in Denzel for Equalizer 3. I have no idea, bro. It's been a while since he did one, but yep, told you he was short. He was short. That's what they said he is. He's going to be down at the 1-yard line, be first down and goal. Yep, that elbow went down. No Hall TD here, but it was just shy. Very, very close, but that's all right. First and goal here. See how the Colts look here. 2 tight ends set on the right. 2 receivers on the left. Hall gonna run it, and he is. Is he in or is he out? They're saying he's half a yard shy. Mark him half a yard shy. One receiver to the left, one to the right, 2 tight end set. AR AR going to take it this time? No, he's going to give it to Hall, and this time Hall gets in. That's 100% in. No question about it. Evan Hall gets in. AR and the Indianapolis Colts have finally scored and taken the lead now. It was just another RPO off the edge. He gives it to Evan Hall, but he kind of carries it with him. And Evan Hall, while albeit not the biggest running back, just put the shoulder down, ran hard, and ran through the tackles. So fantastic. And that is up and good. Kick is away. Looks like Philly will attempt to return this one. Has a lane. There's a flag on the play, but he is brought down at the 27. Tackle was made by Jake Funk, the running back. There's a flag. It looks like it's going to come back. All right. First down and 10 for the Eagles. 13 and a half minutes. Ball at the 10. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. McKee is going to get sacked. Brought down in the middle. Brought down by Agun up the middle. And he's going to lose about 6. Tyquan Lewis also in on that. Finally, the Colts get the sack. Fantastic move by McTelvin Agim, the defensive tackle, this 300-pound defensive tackle trying to make a move. And that was a 7-yard loss. Two receivers to the right, two tight ends on the left. McKee going to hand this one off. Tyquan Lewis with the initial tackle. Gain of about 1. There's a flag on the play, though. See what that is. If it's on the Eagles, it would not surprise me if the Indianapolis Colts are going to just say, let's play it. Holding on the defense, actually. So, of course, that's going to happen. And it's going to be an automatic first down. There's a holding on Buckner, of course. Because defensive holding on the defensive line is literally the stupidest thing that has ever been created by the NFL. It's the stupidest thing ever. Ball at the 10. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Tight end on both sides. McKee going to hand it off again to Sermon. Sermon brought down at the 13-yard line. Tackle made by Julian Blackman again. Thank you again, guys, for everybody that's in here. Let's get to 250 likes. One receiver to the right, two to the left, tight end on the right. It's going to be a pass from McKee. McKee does get his wide receiver down at the 21. That was caught by Deion Kane, who seems to be the only one that's really getting any kind of movement going. It's always those former Colts wide receivers in the preseason that are doing this to us. Pittman going back on the sideline with the team. Seems to be all right. One receiver to the right and left. It's going to be another run here for Sermon. Sermon nowhere to go. Zaire Franklin drops him for a loss of 2. And nowhere to go for Trey Sermon on that one. It was actually EJ Speed with that. I know there's some people in here who are saying like less penalties. Guys, like some of these penalties are literally the stupidest things I've ever seen. So like you're not proving a point to anyone. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Colts bringing pressure. McKee stepping up, hit as he threw, and he wasn't able to get it to his intended receiver. That was Deion Kane. Felt that pressure a little bit, wasn't able to follow through and get all the power under that throw that he wanted. And that ended up being really short. 3rd down and 11 coming up. 10:42 left in the second quarter. Phantom penalties are just part of the NFL, pretty much. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Tight end on the left. Sermon in the shotgun with McKee. Ball at the 19. Colts only bringing 4. McKee with time, and he's going to get sacked. That is Dio Odangbo with the 5-yard loss, and Dio Odangbo gets his 2nd sack of the preseason. Odangbo comes off the right side against the right tackle, able to just out-muscle and out-power the right tackle. That was number 79, Dennis Kelly, the former Colt, and Dio Odangbo gets the 2nd sack of the drive, and the Eagles are punting. The punt is away. Dallas Flowers with the fair catch at the 37. And the Colts will get the ball again. We will see if that first string offense is going back out. That's right. Hurricane in Philly right now. Hurricane Dio landed in Philly. Fantastic. Oh, dang, Bo. That's right. All right. Here we go. Indianapolis Colts will get the ball to start this one. This is like whose line is it anyway? Two receivers to the left, one to the right, tight end on the right. Richardson in the shotgun. It looks to be Deion Jackson. Pittman motions in. It's going to be a pass here for Richardson. Steps up in the pocket, gets it off, and just overthrows Deion Jackson. He was hit as he threw. Tried to dump it off, just couldn't quite get it to where he wanted. Second down and 10 coming up. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, tight end on the right as well. Jackson in the shotgun again. Richardson rolling out to his left. He's going to dump it. Oh, and threw a missile, and it went through the hands of, I think that was Josh Downs. The ball was just over his head, and Richardson just threw a dart from only 5 yards away. That is an area where he's definitely going to have to improve on just that power. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Ball still at the 38. 9 minutes, 47 seconds left. Richardson rolling out to his left. Richardson is going to take it himself. Richardson has the first down, and he's down to the 49 of Philly. Another run from Anthony Richardson, and just goes to show you how hard he is to bring down. Even when you have a hand on him, he's so big and so strong, you just can't bring him down all by yourself. And that's a gain of 12, and that's a first down for Indy. Ball at the 50. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Double tight end set on the right. Richardson in the shotgun with Deion. It's going to be another RPO for Richardson. He just dumps it to Deion. Deion makes one guy miss. Brought down at the 44. So that'll be a gain of 6. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Ball in Eagles territory. Richardson in the shotgun with Hall now. Colts taking their time a little bit more here on this drive. Not as in quick of a hurry. Richardson going to throw it, and it's caught by Kylan Granson over the top of the linebacker, number 57, Ben Van Smuren. Kylan Granson with the catch, the big one, and that's a big first down for Indy, and they're deep in Eagles territory. That was the best throw of the night so far for Anthony Richardson. That one had to be perfect, and it was a beautiful catch. Ball down at the 27. One receiver to the left, two to the right. Tight end on the left as well. Eagles showing blitz. Richardson sees it. Richardson going to keep it when he probably should have gave it to Hall. And he is going to lose about a yard or two there. First questionable decision there. Most likely should have given it to Hall. But lived to go another down. Again, shout out to all of you guys. Only 6 more likes, and we'll have 250 likes on the stream. Second down at 11. 3 receivers to the right. Tight end on the left. Pittman now motions to the left. Richardson still in the shotgun. Eagles bringing the pressure again. Richardson got to get rid of it. And Richardson tries. Oh, and I couldn't tell if Granson caught it. It looks like he did. Richardson, who was being brought down, but the Eagles are going to quickly challenge it. Nick Sirianni, not wasting a second, is very, very adamant that he did not catch that ball. We're going to find out one way or another here. Kylan Granson, yeah, that ball definitely hit the ground. That is not going to be a catch. But Richardson almost got it to Kylan Granson there. Whew. That'll be an incomplete pass. They were Richardson, who was facing pressure off the backside and had some guys all over him, attempted to make that throw and almost got it there to Kylan Granson. It was beautiful. Hey, 250 likes. Let's go, guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all. But it looks like it'll still be a 3rd and 11 coming up. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that this isn't overturned and set back. Cody, get out of here. Cody, respond to my message that I sent you, bro. Respond to my text message, Cody. Yep, it would be incomplete. They're down 11. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Wide receiver on the right as well. Ball at the 28. Richardson. Eagles showing blitz again. They're bringing it. And Anthony Richardson avoids it somehow. Rolls out to the right. Is Anthony Richardson going to run this? He is, but he's going to get pushed out at the 23. That's a gain of a few, but it won't get the first down. They had 6 guys coming in. The linebacker was free. Will Fries did not pick up anyone. Anthony Richardson somehow makes him miss and was able to avoid the sack. Unbelievable. And Richardson was able to get a few yards out of it, and the rookie kicker is going to come out and kick the 41-yarder. He kicks it up, and it is good. Indianapolis Colts extend their lead 17-10. What a drive there. Even though it gets stopped, the Indianapolis Colts will get 3 points out of it. Kick is away. Eagles will return this one. Doesn't have as much to go anywhere. Brought down to the 22. First down and 10 coming up. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. McKee going to pass it. One-on-one coverage, and it's incomplete. Dallas Flowers all over Ngata. Had his head up around that pass the whole way. A little bit of touching here and there, but Flowers had his head on the ball. He saw it coming and got that hand out there, and he was ready to go. Dallas Flowers really feeling himself. Second down and 10, 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends on the left. They're going to run this one. Tackle is made by Grant Stewart at the 25. That's Brooks on the carry. Gain of about 2 on the play. They'll say that's a gain of 3. But 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second quarter. Got to wonder if the Indianapolis Colts get the ball back here. Do they give Anthony Richardson another rep here this time around? 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. McKee in the shotgun with Brooks. Colts showing pressure, and he gets it to Deon Cain again. Daryl Baker in coverage. And Deon Cain, again, being the only one who is getting any kind of effectiveness on the Indianapolis Colts this whole game. He's literally the only one making any catches. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Colts showing blitz, and they're going to do a slip screen to the wide receiver outside. Oh, and he's hit hard. Tackle is made by number 50, Segun Alabui. And man, he got lit up. Going to be play action. Tanner McKee letting it go down the field, and it's tipped away by Darrell Baker. And Ngata again, the intended receiver. Great coverage there by Darrell Baker. Appreciate that, Markel. Appreciate it, man. 3rd down and 3. Just under 4 minutes left in the second quarter. The Eagles trying to get on the scoreboard again. Ball at the 43. They're going to hand this off. No, it's going to be a play action again. And it's tipped up in the air, and it's out of bounds. Dallas Flowers again with tight coverage on Deon Cain. Dallas Flowers, the ball got tipped in the air, and then there was another chance for Dallas Flowers to intercept it, but he just knocks it out of bounds. The Eagles tried to get that just one-on-one coverage, but he was all over it, and Deon Cain just wasn't able to make the play. Dallas Flowers wants all the smoke right now, and the Eagles are going to go for it here. 3 receivers out to the right, 2 to the left. The Eagles are going to go for this. Another 4th down that they're going to try to go for. McKee gets it, and it's a 1st down. And that's Ngata with the catch and brought down at the 37. And in Indianapolis territory, one of the biggest plays of the game for the Eagles so far. Ngata's just going to run a 10-yard curl route and just burns the corner. McKee is going to run another RPO. Darrell Baker against Deon Cain, another catch there. Three minutes left in the second quarter. 2nd down and 6. One receiver to the right, 3 to the left. Colts bringing pressure. And oh my gosh, he was blown past. Grant Stewart was blown past by the running back Brooks on that play. That would have been a for sure touchdown, but Brooks ended up dropping it. The ball was low, but Brooks had it in his hands. And if Brooks makes that catch, that's a touchdown. Because all he had to do was make Rodney Thomas miss. And that was a touchdown all the way. 3rd down and 6. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Tanner going again across the middle, and it's incomplete. Coverage by Baker. That was intended for looked to be Freddie Swain, number 38. Now, what do the Eagles decide to do here? And it looks like they're going to kick a field goal here. This will be a 52-yarder for Jake Elliott, who made a 59-yarder earlier in the game. That kick is up, and that is good. So the Eagles respond. Let's see if the Indianapolis Colts are going to play one more drive with Anthony Richardson. Two minutes and 36 seconds left. Kick is away. Colts will not return this one. McKenzie was back there with the return. 2 minutes and 36 seconds left, and the Colts are going to get the ball, and the first team offense will go back out there. So the Indianapolis Colts will be playing their starters through the full first half. Richardson going to run the 2-minute drill here. Let's see how he does. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left. First down and 10 at the 25. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Tight end, Evan Hall in the backfield. Deion Jackson in the backfield, actually. It's going to be an RPO, and oh my goodness, and that was a missile launched. And they're saying it was a forward. Are they saying that was a fumble or that it was an incomplete pass? It's an incomplete pass. It was a forward pass. It was dropped, right? They're saying Richardson lost the ball. No, Richardson lost the football as he was throwing it because he tried to thread it on a needle and wasn't able to get it, but Michael Pittman picked it up and recovered it. Richardson going to dump it to Jackson, and it's just over his head, and that's an incomplete pass. Yeah, so Richardson was running the RPO, and as he was trying to deliver it, just lost it out of his hand. But Michael Pittman ended up recovering it either way. So the refs did give it to him. 3rd down and 7. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Eagles bringing the blitz. They pick it up well. AR across the middle, and it's dropped by Josh Downs. Josh Downs, the first look or second look to him, it was in his hands, and he drops it. And they're going to punt this one away. And it's caught all the way at the 24, and he's got nowhere to go. He loses 2 yards on that play. That was Ogui again with the tackle. I know that there's been a couple of pretty bad throws from Anthony Richardson in this game. There's been some that definitely went over the head of him. But, I mean, that was a very, very, very good throw there by Anthony Richardson to Josh Downs, and Downs just drops it. That's rough. All right. First down and 10, ball at the 23. One receiver to the right, two to the left. Tight end on the right. McKee going to run the RPO. McKee, pressure going down, and it's caught at the 40 by number 80. That is Tyree Jackson, the tight end. His first catch, tackled by number 36. That is Henry Black, the safety. So it looks like second team defense is in there now for the Indianapolis Colts. And there was nowhere anyone to be found on that one. One receiver to the right, two to the left. McKee going to run another RPO. McKee just going to dump this one to the Dan Arnold, the tight end. Gain of 4, second down and 6. 142 left. One to the right, two to the left, tight end on the right. Key in the shotgun again. It'll be another RPO. Just gets it off. And again, the tight end, Tyrese, going to get the first down after a gain of 8. Tackle made by Nick Cross. Clock continues to run, a minute 20. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. It's going to be another throw for McKee. He's going to get Deion Kane again. Kane gets about 8, or they're going to mark him as 7. Pushed out of bounds by Kevin Tolliver. Key gets the snap. He's going to dump it real quick again to Arnold. Tackled by Nick Cross, but he's going to get a gain of 6, and that is another first down. The Eagles have all their timeouts, and they're going to use one here right now. One receiver to the right, 3 to the left. McKee going to get the snap again. He's going to throw it, and it's caught somehow. Oh, and it's a fumble. The Colts have a chance, and it's picked up by the Colts. It was a catch by the receiver, and the Colts pick it up. That was Ogari with the pickup. It's a fumble, and the Indianapolis Colts got it. And Ngata caught it somehow by the coverage from Nick Cross, and Kevin Black, the safety, came in and delivered a hit on the ball, and it was picked up by the Colts. Wow, what a play. Very similar to what we saw last week with Ronnie Harrison at the end of the games when it mattered. Got the forced fumble, and the Colts picked that one up to win it. The Indianapolis Colts get a turnover that would have for sure ended in points had it not. The starters are out there again. Richardson's going to get another opportunity. Richardson letting this one go, and it's just over the head of Pittman. Some tight coverage there. Richardson trying to let it go, but Pittman wasn't able to gain enough separation. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Anthony Richardson again with the attempt. Looking, surveying across the middle. And it was intended for Alec Pierce, but it's taken away again. A great throw, but an even better coverage by Eli Ricks, the cornerback. One receiver to the left, three to the right. And the Eagles are bringing 7. They pick it up again, and he throws it, and Alec Pierce just falls. And they are going to have to punt it. Going to be returned at the 40, and he's brought down immediately. 28 seconds left. Great play there by the Colts special teams. He going to get the snap. 25 seconds, and Grant Stewart on the coverage. It was going to be a running back slip screen there at the end, but Stewart knocks it away. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. He's going to dump it down to his tight end. That's Dan Arnold again. It looked to be Jalen Jones on the stop there. Great play there. Hold on the Eagles. McKee going to get the snap. He's just going to dump it to the running back here and gets tackled by Grant Stewart in the middle of the field, brought down at the 38. Eagles going to call a timeout here. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. McKee gonna get the snap. And under pressure and almost intercepted. The ball goes out of the hands of Sermon. Before down in 12. The Eagles have one more play here. McKee puts it on the spot for Sermon, but Sermon just can't hold on to it. Yeah, we haven't seen much of Cross prior to the last drive. He hasn't really been out there much. Oh, man. Pat McAfee up in the studio with the boys. That's hilarious. Tanner McKee is just going to level it up and throw it out of bounds. That's going to end the half. The Colts will take a 17-13 lead going into halftime. Here shortly, we should have Cody Felger joining us to talk about the first half. There he is. Cody.
What's up?
What's up, dude? So obviously you saw what's been going down. 17-13 for the Indianapolis Colts as we head into the second half. Give us just a quick overall thoughts on what you've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, I think Richardson looks better than the stats indicate. He is here. Let me pull it up here. So he was 6 of 17 for 78 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He did have 5 carries for 38 yards. So some ups, some downs. I do think those stats, like we said at the beginning, Derek, they're misleading. I mean, he had at least 3 drops from his receivers tonight. Some of those incompletions were definitely on him. He had a couple that were close, but yeah, overall the receivers, Alec Pierce needs to be better. To be frank with you, he hasn't done anything in the preseason. He, hyped him up all off season, and he just hasn't done a whole lot.
He just drops the ball. He doesn't hold on to the ball. The ball hits his hands every time. And he just doesn't catch it. I don't understand. At the end of many times last year, we saw multiple times where he made catches that just made you like, how the heck did he hold on to the football? And then we see in training camp where he's mossing people, doing anything and everything to everyone, but yet somehow, some way, in the preseason so far, he can't hold on to the football. I don't understand.
Yeah, not a great night for him. Again, I don't want to overreact to a preseason game, but yeah, he just needs to be better there. Josh Downs needs to hold on to a ball there. I mean, just a couple things like that you need to clean up. Fortunately, you still have some time to do that. That's why you have the preseason. You hopefully get a lot of the mistakes out here, when it doesn't count. But certainly Anthony Richardson needed some more help tonight from his wide receivers. He just didn't get it a whole lot, in certain ways. I thought Pittman did his job pretty well, but all the other two guys, they just need to be better. They need to make those catches. I thought Richardson put the ball on him pretty nicely a couple times there. So, yeah, overall, I didn't really like what I saw from the secondary, to be completely honest with you, Derek. I thought Darrell Baker and Dallas Flowers both really struggled tonight. And it's not good against the Eagles' backups. Darrell Baker.
I'll disagree with you on that. I think Flowers had a lot better reps than Baker did. The majority of the catches that were made by Deion Kane were mainly caught on the hands of Darrell Baker. That was the biggest one.
Also, Flowers, Derek, what is this crap? What is this? What are you talking about, man? Why? I get he needs to be better, but you cannot go out there throwing that label. Sorry. That just bothers me when people do that.
I know it is what it is. I'm mad. I know he's going to turn it around, but it is frustrating that we're seeing, Pierce not, be able to take on second and third string corners and can't catch the football.
Look, I'm not saying that I agree. He needs to step it up, but I just don't like those blanket statements like that. Come on.
Literally almost half of the offensive production that the Philadelphia Eagles had on offense has literally come through Deion Kane. A third of their entire offensive production has come from Deion Kane. So, and I'll go even further. Again, when you said, we saw Josh Downs. That was a first down for us on the whole way. He just drops it. That's a perfect pass. You got to catch that, man. You're supposed to have the hands and you just let that one go. That's rough. You got to hold on to that.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So he put the ball. That was a beautiful throw, by the way. Man, I thought it was crazy. There was a couple times where you just see Anthony Richardson, put on the wheels. You just see a 250-pound quarterback that can run as fast as he can. There's a couple times where if it's really any other quarterback for the majority of the time, that is not something. That's not a play that happens. That's a sack very quickly. And so I just loved what I saw from Richardson. Dare I say, Derek, the one play he had, I know it was incomplete, but that was so reminiscent to me of stuff that Andrew Luck did, where he had guys draped all over him, still made a throw, and it was a little bit low, so it was incomplete, but that kind of stuff you just can't teach, and I think it's very easy to see why the Colts fell in love with Richardson. Again, he's still raw. We knew this, Derek, coming in. We knew that he was gonna, have some ups and downs. This is dude's second start as an NFL player. And so, he's going to have ups and downs, but I felt like overall he got into a rhythm sometimes. And, he still had some misses for sure, but I thought overall he looked solid tonight. I don't think it was anything spectacular, but he definitely showed, so no, it's just bad lighting. He definitely showed that he had, some of that resolve. And I like that him and the offense were able to get into some rhythm. A couple guys that I thought looked really good. Kylan Granson had that nice catch where he went up and got the ball. Also, Drew Ogletree, I thought, made a nice catch. So he's definitely making a statement there as kind of tight end number 3 potentially when Jelani Woods gets back. So I like to see that. Dude's bigger than I thought. We really haven't seen Drew Ogletree in preseason action, Derek. So I think this is one of the first times we've seen him. So it was good to see him out there getting some catches as well. And so, and I thought Evan Hall looked really good. He had the touchdown, and he's certainly making a case for, depending what happens with the JT situation, RB2, RB3. We'll see on that. But yeah, and Ogletree also had he trucked that safety as well. Adam Adds as well. So
it just was nice to see, obviously the first couple throws by Richardson were definitely off pace. He didn't quite get into the rhythm that he wanted. But then after that first drive, after that point, he looked completely locked in. Like it was smooth sailing from there. Like Richardson understood how to move the ball, knew where to go with the ball, how to move around in the pocket, all of these things, and just showed that poise that we were wanting to look for going forward. And so far, I mean, from what we saw in the first half, no turnovers. Now, thankfully it wasn't, because he almost did have one, because that one fumble that was there on that 2-minute warning.
Yeah, he almost had a pick as well.
That was a fumble.
Right.
I mean, there was a couple throws that he made that were nearly picked, like that one where he threw it to Downs, but it was over his head. He was like 5 yards away from him, and he threw a dart at him. He just threw it so hard at such a close distance that it's just what it is. But
yeah,
again, Harpoon Bakery, bro, you can look at the completion percentage all you want to. Go watch every throw. Go watch every throw, and then tell me that you think that he actually only threw a 35%. I'm telling you that at least 4 of those incompletions were due to his wide receivers dropping the football. Just go back and watch them. You can keep saying 35%, but you're only looking at the stats. You're not giving it context.
You said it at the beginning, Derek. Stats are misleading. You knew that would probably happen in this game. There'd be some drops. So don't put that on Richardson. I thought overall he looked poised again tonight. And again, like, he had 2 scoring drives, right, that are rushing touchdowns. So, like, he didn't even get an attempt at throwing a touchdown. So, I mean, I thought he looked good. I thought the offense looked good. Again, I know it was against the Eagles' backups. Like, I get that. I totally get that. But it definitely looks like Richardson is in command in this offense. And, they will have struggles. Like, it's not going to be perfect at all. But, yeah, overall, I think Richardson, he made some rookie mistakes tonight, but he's going to learn from it. And ultimately, I think the biggest thing, Derek, that we've said from the beginning is the fact that he's gaining experience, right? He's going to be better than he's going to be in the second preseason game that he's starting in, right? The hope is that he's going to be better, mid-season. He's going to be better certainly by the end of the year. So the biggest thing for me right now is he showing positive steps, and also is he, showing resolve as well, like we talked about. Is he able to come back, able to show some command in this offense and gaining experience? And I think that's the biggest thing right now, Derek. I know it's really easy to look at a preseason game and say all these things are pure fact, but like, that's just not the case. I mean, we knew, Derek, from the onset, like this was going to be the case with Richardson. It was going to take some time with him. So I'm not really too concerned when he makes some bad plays, because this was expected.
And then on top of it, like, again, we're talking about when it comes to the offense in the offseason, this is as vanilla as it gets. This team is trying to work on different ways to attack the offense going forward, and they're trying to see what they have in these guys, and that means taking a lot more of those bigger shots because they're trying to test some things. But that's not how it's actually going to be when the season comes around and things are going to go in motion a little bit quicker. So again, there's a lot of people that are going to look at the numbers and say that just goes to show you that Richardson's not a good quarterback. But clearly anyone that is willing to use that number clearly is not looking at all of the plays in context. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you're going to see those rookie mistakes happen. And, we didn't run the ball a whole heck of a lot. I mean, we ran the ball 15 times, but 5 of those came off of Richardson using his legs as well. So, I mean, we're not running the ball as much as we usually would be.
Looked like they were taking a lot more.
Looked
like they were taking a lot more deep shots, right? I mean, gosh, Derek, you think if Josh Downs makes that catch, or if Alec Pierce makes one of those 2 catches or both of those catches, I mean, we're talking about a whole different look for Anthony Richardson. So that, again, it's just like Alec Pierce has got to clean that up. He can have all the drops you want in preseason, but if it comes to the regular season and he's doing that crap, then we're going to have a problem. So, And yeah, I mean, this is a good point. I mean, the dude played 13. This is his, what, 15th total game that he's starting in? I mean,
Yeah.
that's insane. Like, I think I don't know about you, Derek. Like, I'm encouraged where he's at. I really am. I think
I thought he would look a lot worse in a lot of different aspects.
For a guy that everybody labeled as a project, I mean, I think he's looked a lot more poised and actually a lot more further along. I'm not saying he's perfect at all. He's still very rough in a lot of ways.
That one run option where he got stopped in line and kept it. Did he choose wrong, or were both options bad at that point? I think he should have given that one up. It was, I mean, he should have definitely given that one up. It is what it is, but you know, some of those happen every once in a while.
I never asked you, Derek, what were your thoughts on the Fly Eagles Fly? I know Eagles fans were
that was the funniest thing ever, and I love it.
Eagles fans are getting all up in arms. I'm like, dude, this guy is like, just let him have fun, man. It's a preseason game. Chill out. Yep.
Game is starting back up now.
All right, cool.
That one's kicked out of the back of the end zone. The Colts will get the ball.
All right, I'm going to head out of here, but just wanted to give some thoughts here, man.
All right, sounds good. See you, my dude.
See ya.
All right, second team unit in there for the Colts. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. Gardner Minshew in the shotgun with Jake Funk. They're going to hand this off to Jake Funk. Funk keeps going, rolls down to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 9 on the play. And it looks like a player is down. That might have been Blake Freeland. Yep, AR's done. Yep, is that Blake Freeland? Shoot. No, man. Or is that Danny Pinter? Ugh. Well, while the Colts tend to their injured player. Yep, Danny Pinter. Danny Pinter getting put on the cart. Not a good sign for the Indianapolis Colts. Danny Pinter, who was one of the key guys Well, 2nd and 1 for the Colts. Three receivers to the right, tight end on the left, ball at the 34. Gardner Minshew going to hand it off here. Run by number 37, Jake Funk. One receiver to the right, two to the left. Ball at the 40. Gardner Minshew under center. McKenzie motions to the right. It's going to be another handoff, this time to Jake Funk again. Brought down to the 44. That's a gain of 4 on the play. I don't even know the name of the third string center. I couldn't even tell you. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. Minshew gets snaps, going to be a pass. Dumps it to McKenzie. McKenzie gets the first down after a gain of 8. One receiver to the right, two to the left, tight end on the right. Minshew in the shotgun's going to hand it off to Jake Funk. Funk gets brought down at the 46-yard line, so that's a gain of 2. One receiver to the right, two to the left. Minshew going to throw it again. Caught by Winfrey, actually. Juan Winfrey with the catch there, who had a solid, good game against the Chicago Bears last week. Gets another catch there, and that's a first down. One receiver to the right, two to the left. It's going to be an RPO. He's got this tight end across the middle. That looks to be Farrell Brown, who continues to just carry everybody. Farrell Brown, who carried like 3 or 4 guys, and they're throwing late flags. They're going to get, I think, Skipper for coming in and just demolishing the pile. They threw the flags really, really late. Oh, no, they're going to call it on the defense. They're saying some unnecessary roughness. Or are they? I don't know which side they're calling it on. They pointed towards the defense, but I would have thought that that flag was against the Colts. First down and 10 now. 11 minutes, 29 seconds left. Yeah, it is on Skipper. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Farrell Brown on the left. Colts going to run it here. Jake Funk gets a gain of about 2, brought down to the 31. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Minshew gets the ball off. That's caught by, looks to be Rashad Perryman. That's another first down for the Indianapolis Colts. Minshew going to hand it off this time to Kenyon Drake, who gets a gain of, I think, 6. And there's a flag on the play. The Colts all saying that it is encroachment by the Eagles. It is. The Eagles will give the Indianapolis Colts a first down. They definitely jumped the snap. Should live stream the Reds game after this. Yeah, I should start doing that on my other channel. First down and goal for the Indianapolis Colts. 9 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Minshew in the shotgun with Kenyon Drake. Dumps it off to Kenyon Drake, and that is an easy touchdown. No question about it. Easy read all the way to the end. And the kick is up. And it is good. So the Colts now have a 24-13 lead. That was a very easy pitch and catch. Nothing more to it than that. I don't care if somebody is in here just spewing negativity. As long as somebody's not being hateful towards one specific person or something of that nature, then I don't really care. 300 likes, almost 300 likes on the stream. Let's go, everybody. The kick is away. Catch made at the 9. It's going to be brought down to the 25 there. Tackle made by number 47. That is Liam Anderson. All right, Tanner McKee going to drop this one off. That is Alubi again. A gain of 5 there. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Trey Sermon is going to get tackled after a gain of 1. It was tackle made by Agam and Odenigbo. Odangbo, I guess I should say. Three receivers to the left, 2 to the right. He's going to dump it out to his receiver, and he does get the first down. Not a great tackle there. Not a great tackle attempt by Tony Brown. And it looks like the Eagles are going to get the first down. No, it's 4th down and inches. Shout out to the 200 people in here right now. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. One receiver to the right and left, tight ends, 2 tight ends set on the right. They're going to get it. Sermon's going to get the first down. Gain of 4 on the carry. Last week you were delayed. This week you're ahead of Prime. I'm on it this week, man, because I got Amazon Prime. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right, tight end on the right. Ball at the 38. Sermon gets the snap. He's going to get another first down and more. There's a flag back at the line of scrimmage. So it's a first down for the time being, but we'll see what the flag is. I love how somebody could say that the Colt holding on the offense. I love how Anthony Chaffold is in the chat saying that the Colts are trash, yet somehow, some way, the Colts are winning. Derek knows I'm watching the stream no matter where I'm at. I'm at home, school, or work. Every stream is a vibe with bro. Ling Boss, appreciate you, man. Appreciate that. Scoreboard reminder. Yeah. 3rd quarter. And, 24-13. Appreciate that. 1st and 15. It's going to be a screen, and it's going to go nowhere. Liam Anderson read that the whole way. Brooks was unable to make the catch. Appreciate that, Robert. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left, ball to 33. It's going to be an RPO. McKee stepping up. He has a receiver, and it's just over the head of Deion Kane. He can't quite get it. Third down and 15 coming up. Just under 6 minutes left. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right. McKee still looking. Almost intercepted by Tony Brown. The Eagles are going to punt it. Punt is away. What do I do with all this unbridled rage at Matt Gay not playing? I don't know, man. Hey, yo, Cody, make a short on the channel as well about the Colts needing offensive line depth. Derek, this is Ling Boss. I just changed my name and my picture. Oh, okay, gotcha. Appreciate it. Cody said no. Yeah, well, Cody's been a conniving little weasel tonight when it comes to me. All right, so I'm just going to ignore his blatant disrespect, and I'm going to just say that he's going to do it. All right, let's see what the start a petition to get Ballard to sign some O linemen. Yeah, pretty much. All right, first down and 10 for the Colts. Colts who scored a touchdown on a 75-yard drive last time around. Let's see how they do. 2 receiver bunch on the left, receiver on the right, tight end as well on the left. Ball to 23 to start. Gardner Minshew hands it off to Jake Funk, who gets a gain of 2 before being brought down. Forrest Buckner talking with the sideline reporters now. One receiver to the right, two to the left. Farrell Brown on the right. Minshew in the shotgun with Funk. Minshew gets the snap. It's going to be a pass. Minshew looking, throws it across the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Should have been picked off by number 36, Tristan McCollum. It bounced off of the hands of the intended receiver and landed right in the hands of McCollum, but he just couldn't hold on. The first incomplete pass for Gardner Minshew in this half, and it really almost cost the Colts. 3rd and 8, two receivers to the left, two to the right. Minshew in the shotgun again with Funk. Now McKenzie motions to the left. Minshew takes the snap. It's going to be a pass, facing pressure, steps up in the pocket, throws it, caught again, and it looks to be Will Mallory who gets the first down, brought down to the 48-yard line. That's a first down. Will Mallory, who had 2 catches last week against the Chicago Bears, continues his performances, and he finally gets his first one of the day. What's up, Charles? Gardner Minshew showing great poise, stepping up. Really good stuff there. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the left. Minshew in the shotgun. Ball at the 47 of Indy. Minshew going to throw again. He's facing pressure, throws in the middle, and Will Mallory with another amazing leaping catch. Will Mallory brought down at the 31. It was a bad throw by Gardner Minshew, but Will Mallory with a huge leaping catch. And the Colts are now in Eagles territory. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Tight end on the right. Minshew in shotgun. Minshew stepping up again. Minshew looks like he's just going to run it himself, and he's going to run out of bounds, avoid the pressure. Gain of about 3 on the play. Three receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Minshew just going to dump it to Jake Funk, and he gets no yardage there at the line of scrimmage, tackled by Fusenburn. Be 3rd and 8 again. Three receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Minshew facing pressure and just dumps it to the ground, doesn't get it to Jake Funk, and it's going to be ball down at the 30, and it looks like the Colts are going to have to kick a field goal here. But it looks like the offense is going to stay out there. The Colts offense is going to go for it. Three receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Minshew going to be another screen. Winfrey, and Winfrey does not get the first down. He's about 5 yards shy. Another screen, and the Colts are going to give it up. Love to see the attempt. Just wasn't able to be there. And it's going to be a run, and it's going to be a tackle for a loss. Allen with the run there. The Colts drop him in the backfield. Carmen S. with a $5 super chat. Thank you for giving us a place to hang, Derek. Thank you. Thank you very much, Carmen. Really appreciate that super chat. Thank you very much. McKee, back to throw again. Ball tipped a little at the line of scrimmage, but it still gets there. Brought down at the 29. It's a gain of about 7 there. Yeah, I agree, Nolan. Two to the right, one to the left, tight end on the right. They're down an 8. McKee under pressure. He avoids it somehow, gets it off, but Sermon is brought down by, it looks to be Tony Brown after a gain of 1, and it's 4th and 7. And that is going to take it to the end of the third quarter. It'll now be the fourth quarter. All right. 4th down. Eagles going to kick it. Punt it away. Oh, and that ball almost landed right on a Colt player. But the ball will be down to the 27. Handoff here to Kenyon Drake. Gets a gain of about 3.5. One receiver to left, one to the right, two tight ends on the right. Ball at 32. Sam Ellinger now in the game. Kenyon Drake getting pushed to the 35. So that's a gain of about 3. So we 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Colts. What up, Eli? Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Ellinger in the shotgun with Drake. Ellinger looking. He's going to hit his wide receiver. That's Amari Rodgers after a gain of 5. There is a flag on the play. We have a flag on the offense. Fourth quarter now, Eli. 3rd and 13 now after the hold. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Ellinger, ball at the 25. Ellinger looking, so has time, just dumps it to Kenyon Drake. Drake gets the first down, gets 14, and it's a first down for Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake, who had a couple rough starts to training camp and really putting it on in this game. Two receivers set on the right, one on the left. Kenyon Drake with a decent run here, brought down at the 45. That's a gain of 6 on the play. Kenyon Drake, must say, really impressed with Kenyon Drake's performance today. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. Ellinger in the shotgun. Ellinger just dumps it off, and it's caught by Huntley after a gain of only 2. French doing pretty good at center. Yeah, absolutely. How much money did Jalen Carter drop on that necklace? Bro, I have no idea. Probably a couple K. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Tight ends on both sides. Ellinger just going to hand this off, and Huntley can't get the first. He's brought down right at around the line of scrimmage. Cole's going to stay on the field. Ball at the 48. Ellinger going to just keep it himself this time. Doesn't really have anywhere to go. He avoids the tackle and he gets the first down. Sam Ellinger. First down, Sam Ellinger, the GOAT of the preseason. That boy just never seems to be able to do anything wrong in the preseason. They tried to hit Will Mallory on a slip route, but Sam Ellinger makes the defensive end miss and then proceeds to get 4 yards and get the first down. The kid just has something about him. One receiver to the left, two to the right. Tight end on the left. Ball at the 48. Sam Ellinger. Catch made. Across the field. Brought down to the 29. That's DJ Montgomery with the catch. A huge first down there for Indy. That is a gain of about 15. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. And the Eagles got caught on another encroachment. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Tight end on the right. First down and 5. Just under 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Ellinger going to pass. Ellinger caught by Montgomery again. Makes one guy miss. Brought down to the 15. That's a first down. Gain of 9. Colts inside the red zone yet again. Had the lights flicker a little bit on me just now. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Just letting y'all know there is a little bit of weather coming in my way here soon. So just to let you know in case something happens. Two receivers to the right, one to the right, two to the left. Ellinger and Ellinger throws it and it looks like it's going to be a pick 6. No, it's not. Actually it might still be. But no, it's pushed out. Ellinger threw a ball to the right side, and it was picked off by the linebacker. That's number 49, Tyreek Maddox-Williams. Ellinger just trying to drop it to Kenyon Drake, and Maddox-Williams read it the whole way. And just like that, the Philadelphia Eagles have a chance to bring it back. All right, well, the Eagles have the ball now. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Ball is at the 43 of Indy. They're going to hand it off, and he gets only about a yard before being stuffed right at the line. Appreciate that, Nolan. Yeah, 2 weeks, and we get NFL football, man. It's crazy. Derek, you're a wrestling fan, right? Not as much, but I did hear about Bray. Sad to hear. Tackle made by Liam Anderson. Swain with the in route. Gain of about 8 on the play. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the left. It's going to be a run for the Eagles. No, it's going to be a pass, actually. Caught by Swain, and that's first down. Yeah, for real, Nolan. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the left. It's going to be a pass, and he's sacked. Brought down by Khalid Kareem. Kareem's second or third sack, I can't remember, but he's had a bunch of sacks this offseason already. Khalid Kareem just goes running off the edge. I haven't heard any update on Pinter. My guess is he's probably gonna be out for a while, would be my guess. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Gets it off to Swain again. Liam Anderson there with the stop. That's a gain of about 7 on the play. Third down and 12 coming up. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. He's going to deliver it now. And Brooks almost gets the first down. Liam Anderson drives him out of bounds with 3 yards to spare. Eagles going to go for it here. Just over 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 4th down and 2. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. It's going to be fake. They're going for it, going up deep, and it's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. They're most likely going to get the Colts for a pass interference. Jalen Jones on the coverage. He was all over the receiver. But they're going to get a holding on Jalen Jones. ineligible man down the field, actually, on the Eagles as well. Both penalties will offset, and there will be a replay for 4th down. Appreciate that, Robert. Good to see that, at least. 4th down and 2. That was just a blown up play by the Eagles. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right as well. Colts with 8 in the box, 9 in the box. They're going to hand it off to the running back, but he's not going to get there. And the Colts hold him. The Colts hold him, and the Colts get the ball back. Brooks did not make it. Indianapolis will get the turnover on downs. What a play. Five minutes left in the 4th quarter. I thought Derek was an Indy. Nah, fam, I ain't an Indy. But 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Colts have the ball again. Sorry, guys, if my internet is not good. Currently, as it stands, the storms have finally rolled in, and they're coming down pretty good right now. Hopefully, you guys can still hear me all right. 1 receiver to the left and right, 2 tight ends on the left. Huntley gets back to the line of scrimmage. No yardage on that. Cool. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball at the 24. Ellinger going to dump it to DJ Montgomery, who gets a gain of 8, maybe 9. I do not miss the Midwest freaking basement weather. Nolan, I appreciate it, man. I have plans to move to Indy at some point, I'd imagine. Ellinger avoids the sack, still has it looking, and it's caught by Jason Huntley. Brought down at the 31 of Philly, and there's a flag on the play. It looked to be pass interference on the Eagles, and again, Sam Ellinger, the GOAT, avoids the sack by the Eagles blitzing defensive lineman who came in unblocked, just lobs one up for Jason Huntley, and Huntley brings it down. What a catch and what a throw by Sam Ellinger. Ellinger, the GOAT, bro. Ball down at the 34. One receiver to the right and left. Two tight end set on the right. It's going to be another handoff for Huntley, but Huntley has nowhere to go. He loses a yard. You could see it coming from a mile away. Under 3 minutes now. One receiver to the left and right. Two tight end set on the left side. We play action for Ellinger. Ellinger stepping up, and he's just going to run it himself. He's going to get some yardage, brought down at the 34. That's a gain of 5. Sam Ellinger. Over 300 likes on the stream now. Nice, y'all. Ellinger is the preseason prima donna. I love it as a Colts fan. Yeah, so do I. It's very few quarterbacks that, go out and shine like Sam Ellinger does in preseason. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Ellinger with the pass, and he's got time, but he's going to get hit as he throws, unable to get it to Amari Rodgers. Now, what will the Colts do? Will they go for it here? I'd imagine they probably would, but no, it looks like they're going to bring Ellinger off the field, and they're going to kick a field goal here. Elzinga, hey. The kick is up, and it is good. Colts add on 3 more. It's 27-13. Give me 1 second here, guys. Guys, I have a visitor. Cool. Say hi to the camera. Say hi to the camera. Look at him. Say hi to the camera. Sorry, guys. I had to look outside my window for a minute because it's really windy outside. Like there were gusts of wind going out there over 50 miles an hour just a minute ago, and didn't know if it was gonna is that a labradoodle? No, he's a cockapoo. He's a cockapoo. Cocker spaniel and a poodle. He's being a good boy right now because he's tired, so he's just been out there hanging with my girlfriend, so he's just chilling. All right, well. Oh, the big yawn. Big yawn. Oh. His name is Colt. What do y'all think of that? All right, kick his way into the end zone. That will not be returned. I think he may just fall asleep right here. Man, we just got hit with a hurricane here. Yeah, I heard about that. After Colt McCoy? No, just after the Colts. His name is just Colt. I love how he's acting shy, my girlfriend says. Well, normally he tries to get out of my arms a little quicker than this, so I'm surprised how calm he is. All right. McKee or Colts will take him down there at the 30. 1 minute, 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's like, I don't know what's going on right now. or he eats audio cords. Yes, he does. All right, gonna dump it down. That's a first down. Gain of 6 there. Tackled by Liam Anderson and Chris Lamons. Looks like a Muppet. He's just chilling, man. He has no idea what he's doing. He's never like this when I hold him, so this is a first. He's been an extremely cuddly boy recently, and I love it. Timeout called by the Eagles. 1 minute, 13 seconds left. Straight up, yeah, you totally missed him. His calling. You should have named him Fozzie Bear. Thanks, Vania. Appreciate that. We know he's a cute one. Isn't that right? Is you a cutie? He was a cutie. All right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gets the snap. It's going to be a pass. Avoids the pressure. He's going to run and take off himself. Gets down at the 50. Ian Book, former Notre Dame quarterback. Just under a minute left in this game. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Going to dump it to his receiver. Brought down by Liam Anderson at the 46 of Indy. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Jay thinks you're adorable. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Another timeout called. You are too cute. Oh, thank you. My wife is actually paying attention to your stream for the first time. Oh, appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, 48 seconds left. We're gonna dump this to the tight end. He's gonna get the first down and more. Pushed out at the 31. 40 seconds left. She says for me to tell you that she used to have a dog. She used to have a dog just like him. Aw. He used to have a dog just like you. He is tired. The amount of yawns this dog has given me. Throws just over the head of his wide receiver. 2nd down and 10, 35 seconds left. Shout out to the 148 people in here right now. Greatly appreciate all of you guys. 35 seconds left to go. The Colts with a commanding lead over the Eagles. What kind of dog is Colt? He is a cockapoo. He's a half Cocker Spaniel, half poodle. So, gonna dump it. Chris Lamons misses the tackle, but then brought down at the 28. You want down now? You want down now? Is that what you want? You want down now? I think he's gonna want down here in a second. Yeah. Is that what you want? She want down. She want down. Okay. Here, I'll let you sit up on my lap for a minute. Just gonna chill on my lap for just a second, and then he'll want to jump off and stretch his legs. Yeah, he wants to stretch his legs a little bit. 3rd down and 5. Waves enthusiastically. Throw caught at the 20, brought down at the 16. Hey, don't eat my mic, please. Poodles are bigger than I thought. Yeah, definitely. Some of them can get really big. I spiked at the 15, 11 seconds left. Colts have actually played good tonight. Yeah, I think they played pretty solid, man. I'm not going to lie. I think they actually did really good. Outside of that first drive, I mean, they've been in control for most of the game. I mean, second down and 10, 11 seconds left. Ian Book going to go throwing it up, and it's incomplete. Coverage by Kevin Tolliver. Yep, Kevin Tolliver there. Kevin Tolliver. He did a good job. He did a good job. 6 seconds left. Presume this to probably be the last play of this game. Eagles going to pass it. Book gets out of pressure. He's going to just throw it into the end zone, and it's batted down. And that is the ball game. The Indianapolis Colts take the game 27-13. Indianapolis Colts finished their preseason with a record of 2-1. Awesome, awesome game. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in tonight. Greatly appreciate it. We will have a post-game reaction video for you guys shortly after this is up. Greatly appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and keep up to date with all of the information. We're going to have a lot of videos out soon, and we will have you guys posted up ready for when week 1 comes up in 2 weeks. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Say goodbye, Colt. And as always, go Colts.